Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm Johnny. This is Aaron. We're going to be your hosts today.
Welcome to the 2019 Survival Guide. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to show you guys how to survive this campus.
Let's go!
This is room 107.
Let's talk to Miss Hall and Mr. Zargar about some school policies.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam Zargar, one of your 3 assistant principals. I'm here to speak with you about 2 of our policies. 1, our cell phone policy, and 2, our student parking policy. When it comes to cell phones, our policy is that students are not allowed to use their cell phone in class unless permitted by the teacher. We want our students to be engaged in instruction, to be good students, and not have a cell phone be a distraction. So, speak with your teacher about the cell phone policy they have in class, and you are more than welcome to use your cell phone before school, during break, during lunch, and after school, just not in class. If and when a student is caught using their cell phone in class without permission by the teacher, there are a list of consequences that we must follow when it comes to our cell phone policy. Second, I'm here to speak with you about our student parking policy. Given the limited number of student parking spaces we have on our campus, we must limit the number of parking permits that we give to our students. The number of permits that we give to students equals the number of spaces we have on our campus. And any student who wants to apply for a student parking permit must live more than 20 minutes walking distance from school. Only those students and families are eligible to apply for a student parking permit on campus. That's it from me. Thank you, guys.
The other thing I want to talk to you about is drugs and alcohol. So we like to, really encourage and promote a healthy and clean lifestyle here at Redwood. So it's important not to obviously use drugs and alcohol on campus. It's another thing we take very seriously, and there are major consequences for that. Sorry. For example, we have things like a lot of clubs, we have sports, we have counseling programs, we have a lot of things you can do other than drugs, and we want you to take advantage of those programs and really get involved. That's really important. But if you are caught with drugs or alcohol or vaping tobacco products, you will be obviously sent to the office. We'll have a parent-teacher conference, there'll be school service hours, and most likely suspension for any of those. So it doesn't look good on a college application that you were suspended for any reason, especially drugs and alcohol, and often they will ask you on the college application. So keep your future clear and be good and be safe. Thank you.
This is room 114, the principal's office.
Let's go talk to Mrs. White.
You don't even need.
Hey Redwood, this is Mrs. White, and I want to share with you some important information related to school rules and policies. It is important that you are made aware of or reminded of this information to avoid disciplinary action. These rules and policies are in place to ensure that we maintain an orderly and caring environment in which all students and staff feel safe, comfortable, and take responsibility for maintaining a positive school climate. It is our expectations that students respect each other, staff, the learning environment, and school grounds, which includes no littering or vandalism. All students are expected to follow the rules of each classroom and rules of the school. The Parent-Student Handbook, which can be found on the Redwood website, includes information about all of this in the student conduct section. For example, there's information about suspendable offenses, which include things like being under the influence of or in possession of drugs or alcohol, theft, or harassment. There is a zero tolerance policy for any physical, written, verbal harassment, including sexual harassment, against any student or school personnel. If this behavior occurs, it should be reported to an adult on campus immediately so it can be investigated. Bullying or harassment, which takes place on social media or outside of school, that is likely to cause disruption to or impact another student's attendance or performance at school, is also subject to school disciplinary action. Consequences for this behavior or any behaviors I've mentioned can include a referral to a campus assistant or assistant principal, school service hours, or suspension. In terms of suspensions, if you only have one suspension your entire high school career, and just one, you may request to have that suspension expunged or removed from your record if you're eligible. And this request must be made to the superintendent in writing and cannot be made until your senior year. For more information about the expunge process, please see your assistant principal. If you observe or have concerns about anything such as student safety, a friend or acquaintance who may need help, or illegal activity which is against school rules or the law, please report this information to a counselor, teacher, administrator, or any other trusted adult on campus. You also have the option of calling the confidential tip line, which is 415-945-3693. This number is also located on the homepage of the Redwood website. It is also strongly recommended that you keep your valuable items at home, or if they have to be brought here to campus, you keep them on your person to avoid theft. Make sure bike locks are locked securely, your cars are locked, and that the locks on your lockers are secure as well. Thanks for listening, Redwood. Go Giants!
Well, it looks like we made it to the computer lab. I didn't know Redwood had a Twitter page.
Yeah, we have a Facebook and Instagram too. It's important to be cyber safe.
Don't worry, I always keep my digital footprint clean, especially after the incident.
Now that we're done applying to colleges, I realized how important it was to make a really good impression on your teachers and admin.
Yeah, so true, honestly. I feel like making a good connection with your teachers and faculty members is really good for student references and letter of recs. Among the most important things we'll teach you today:
Redwood's a community, so be nice to one another.
respect. It's okay to think Redwood athletics is superior to other schools,
Because we are.
but it's not okay to show bad sportsmanship.
So don't do it. Make sure to keep your valuables out of sight and your car locked.
Simply staying safe and staying healthy here at Redwood is important for your time here.
We hope that we were able to remind you of what it means to be a Redwood Giant.
Thanks for watching, guys.